Hi, this is John Robertson. I'm just giving you an update on what's been happening in Westminster. Today I had my 10-minute rule bill, which is about changing the level of debt for prepaid meters for your electricity. What this means is, if you have under £200 worth of debt, you can switch companies, which could make it cheaper for you. I want to increase that debt level to £350, which is the average, so that people have a better opportunity to clear their debt by not by paying more money in the sense of what they're using, but just to pay back using the money they're going to get in savings from switching from one company to another. It sounds more complicated than it really is. Hopefully this will put 200,000 people in the frame of getting their debt cleared, and that's where I hope we'll be in a few years' time. Other than that, today was Prime Minister's Questions. I felt that Ed Miliband did a particularly good job today. The reshuffle of the front bench in the Conservative and Liberal coalition hasn't really done them any favours. As a matter of fact, the kick to the right is obvious within the Conservative Party, and who knows where we'll be this time next year. Could there be an election in the offing early? We'll just need to wait and see. I personally doubt it. I think they would sell their grandmothers rather than go to an election, but we'll just need to wait and see. One of the other things we need to look at, obviously, is people who are in need and the amount of help they're going to need. The welfare state has always looked after the kind of person that needs it most. This government, I'm afraid, is making it more and more difficult for people who need the money, who need the help, to get it, either in help or money. And we need to make sure that we keep an eye on these kind of people. I would also say, keep an eye on your neighbours over the winter, particularly the elderly, to make sure they haven't switched their electricity off because they're trying to save money. They're keeping warm, they're keeping fed, and just generally be good neighbours to particularly the elderly and those that are vulnerable to the high prices that I'm afraid we're having at the moment. Other than that, the other thing, obviously the big thing in Scotland will be the referendum. In 2014 the Scottish Government has announced a bill. We'll wait and see what they do. They've done their best so far to muddy the waters on this. Nobody seems to talk about the issues because the government in Scotland doesn't want to. They will have to come forward and tell us exactly what they want and why they want it. I don't believe that this country wants to go into separation. I believe that we are better together, and we have seen by the Olympics and how the countries came together under the GB name, how we can go forward as a team and work for the country. And I don't believe you can do that if you're all separated into little parts. So that's just my offering just now. Hopefully next time I come we'll have more to talk about, but it was just a short message just to obviously let you know what I've been doing here and to look forward to talking to you later. Thanks very much.